Well, hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Dave coming to you from the backyard. It's coming up on 6 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. It's been a beautiful day, but now, turn you up, see the sky's gone gray, become totally overcast, just in time to completely screw up any chance of seeing any northern lights tonight. It's been crystal clear blue, some little puffy white clouds all day, but just in the last hour, it's gotten cloudy, and I understand it's supposed to get worse, so we might even get some rain. So I know just a few videos ago I was telling you I can't believe it's how unseasonably hot it is. 90 degrees to end April and begin May is awfully hot. And now I'm sitting here going, holy smokes, it was just under 40 degrees this morning. And I'm sitting here at we had a high of about 62 degrees today. So yeah, just crazy. I know everyone's kind of having the same issues. It's crazy. I have 90 degrees one day and 60 degrees the next, and almost just above freezing this morning. So I don't know, pretty crazy weather. So I've got a Charter Oak, but this is the the Maduro. So it's not quite as gentle, I think, as the ones we sent Dave over there at Central Cal, and the ones that I've been smoking lately. This has the kind of wrap around foot as well. Very little breeze out here today. Ooh, lighting nicely. Yeah, that tastes pretty good. You can definitely taste the difference between this and the lighter wrap. Nice way to start the video. Boy, it's amazing to watch everybody freak out over these increased solar events, isn't it? What always amazes me is to say we haven't seen a solar event like this since 2015, or we haven't seen a solar event like this since 2005. Then at one point they said we haven't seen a solar event like this in 30 years. And what that always tells me is we had a solar event just like this in 2015. We had a solar event just like this in 2005. We had a solar event just like this in 1994. So it always cracks me up when I hear that, this is life ending, grid down. But just like in 2015, I just, the breathlessness of these people who I think they're just looking for material. I mean, some of these channels are like every single thing they post, emergency update, emergency, and it just isn't. In fact, it's kind of the opposite of what I feel right now. I mentioned a couple videos, it's almost too quiet. Maybe that's why they got to do this, right? There's really nothing going on to get people excited, so they've got to generate some excitement through all these solar events. Now, the aurora has been pretty cool, and some of you guys got some pretty nice pictures. I was hoping to do a video of it tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, it's pretty, sure looks good. I enjoy the videos and the pictures. I don't think it's going to be a grid down, life-changing situation. This darker wrap, it's more on the medium, towards the medium side. It's nowhere near bold. It's nowhere near spicy. It's got a little bit more taste to it. The retro is pretty nice. Still a pretty damn smooth retro hail. Anyway, both of these Charter Oaks are fabulous sticks, and they're pretty reasonably priced too. So it's not like not like that other crap I recommend. Those Churchill late hours. These are less than half of that, maybe even less than that. But it's wonderful smoke, guys. Wonderful stick. The one thing I've noticed from sitting out here so much the last 2 weeks is by sitting out here almost every day at approximately the same time and being relatively still and relatively quiet, except when I'm talking to you guys. It's amazing how the animals get used to you. So the birds come in real close, and I'm going to show you a video. I had a boxing turtle go right by, so I got him on camera for you. One of the bigger ones I've seen. We get them here every year, and they're generally in the garden, but this guy was just decided to come for a walk by here. One of the bigger ones I've seen. Anyway, pretty cool, pretty ornate shell, not like your normal turtle shell. In fact, I'll stop this here and I'll put my little boxing turtle friend in right here. The little boxing turtle came through the yard. These guys come through Amory's garden quite a bit. If I get too close, he'll flop into his shell. He's sitting out here in the middle of the yard. Alright guys, Bible warning. I'm telling you, I've been reading the scriptures. That's actually my bookmark. I'm inside the New Testament. I should be done. My goal started December 27th. My goal is to be done by June 27th for this third reading of the Bible. This is my third version if you haven't been through this talk with me. I did King James Bible 2 years ago. Last year I did the New American Standard Bible. This year I'm doing the scriptures, but I'm doing it double speed. So I'm doing a year reading plan in 6 months. And I think my next version, I'm talking to Potter Piper about this, but I think my next version will be the Catholic Bible as he recommends it and the Concordian that goes with it. So, but anyways, I've got to get on tangents. I want to read you it's Matthew chapter 7, verse 21, 22, and 23. So sometimes when I sign off on these, I say, may God bless you, and may God turn his ear to hear your prayer. And I hope you're praying, because I think too many people, and maybe some of us in here, treat God and Jesus Christ as a fire escape, as a break glass only in times of emergency. And my worry is we should be using these quiet times to develop our relationship with Jesus and God, so that in tough times we have a relationship to fall back on. And there was a passage in the Bible that I was not able to find, and I finally read across it, and so I just want to read this to you. So this is Jesus speaking. Not everyone who says to me, Master, Master, shall enter into the reign of the heavens, but he who is doing the desire of my Father in the heavens. Many shall say to me in that day, Master, Master, have we not prophesied in your name, and cast out demons in your name, and done many mighty works in your name? And then I shall declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who work lawlessness. The sentence in there that makes me nervous is, and then I shall declare to them, I never knew you. Yeah, here endeth the lesson. That's the end of the Bible section of this video, just so you know. I have to show you my wife's rhododendron. Came in really nicely. As healthy as I've seen it in a while. You know who's got a great rhododendron in the back of his videos is David at St. David's Pipes. It's a huge one. But anyway, it looks really nice. Anyway, this is a nice time of year to be enjoying the flowers in the garden, the green, because in a couple months it won't be so green. We'll be kind of burning up for summer, but it sure does look good now. Here, it looks like Echo's in jail up there. And she's wondering why she can't come out here and play. Kind of like Chance the other night when he was frowning. And she looked like she's looking through jail bars. Flowers look good, but she's wondering why she can't be out here. So I guess we could actually talk about pipes and tobacco on a pipe and tobacco channel for a minute. So I'm still doing my Codger tour. Today was day 4 on my Sir Walter Raleigh leg. So that's basically 4 days Prince Albert, 4 days half and half, now 4 days Prince Albert. I think tomorrow we'll switch. We'll do 4 days of Granger. Then we got to do Captain Black. We'll probably just do regular old Captain Black white label. I think I'll do a video of what I think of each one. Right now, though, Prince Albert's still #1. Sir Raleigh's #2. Sir Walter Raleigh's #2. And half is still kind of a distant third. It's not that I don't like it, but I don't like it as much as the other two. So we'll see how it holds up against Granger and Captain Black. It's kind of fun, though, smoking one blend across 4 bowls during the day for 4 days in a row. No variety. It's not bad. It's not what I expected at all. I expected to be a little bit bored, but I'm not in the slightest. And then to stay on Codgers now 12 days in a row. So I've really only smoked 3 blends across 12 days now. It'll be 4 days for 4 blends for 15 days and 5 blends for 28. So essentially for a month, I've basically smoked 5 blends, all Codgers. Not bad. I have to say, I get what the older guys are saying, that if you had to do the desert island thing, a set of tubs of Prince Albert would be just fine. And I didn't understand that a month ago, but I do now. I really do enjoy them. I do find that they are a much simpler smoke, much simpler. What was the word? Monochromatic in my mouth than the more exotic blends, and that's not a bad thing. I enjoy it. So anyway, that's kind of where I am on my smoking pipe journey right now. So you guys are coming to the end of the video, I think. But at the risk of boring the hell out of you again, I want to bring up the concept of the gap again. Just because I think it's so critical to how we define ourselves and how we take a step up, increase our maturity, improve how we're viewed by the world, those around us, those we care about, those we respect. So let's just try once again to say, when the world throws something at us, specifically when somebody says something to us or about us or to somebody we care about or about something we care about, prior to responding, let's try to remember to take that pause, maybe even a 1-day pause, wait overnight, sleep on it, pray on it. That was the other part I wanted to get across. But sometimes the gap should be expanded to the point where we can pray and ask for help. God, dear Lord, should I respond to this? And if I respond to it, how would you influence my response? I think to become better people, we have to get good at instituting that pause, creating that gap between what has happened to us, what the world has done to us, and should we respond, and if so, how? I know I've beat on that, I think 2 or 3 times over the last couple of weeks. But I think there's a reason I'm beating on it. I just think it would behoove us to really consider the gap. Literally every single time. Every text, every email, every comment, every video. When we're in a conversation with anybody, particularly those close to us. If something is triggered in us, if you feel that dragging heat like I feel in my chest, really, can we take that pause, create that gap, and and ask for help deciding should we respond, and if so, how? How will my response make the world a better place? How will my response influence the situation of the person I'm trying to influence? Hopefully, the gap allows us to do more in our response and just make ourselves feel better, to slake the hurt, to, I don't know, to salve our ego. He hit me, so I hit back. Ha! I'm worried that if we don't do that, to those outside the fishbowl looking in at us, they won't be able to tell who's the idiot and who's the one responding. After a while, we just look like two or many idiots yelling back and forth at each other, seeing who can strike the biggest blow. So please ponder the gap. It's not easy. It gets easier. Years in, it's much easier. I'm not perfect at it, that's for certain. But I'm way better at it than I was 10 or 15 years ago. And with that, let's say goodnight. May God bless you. May God bless those around you. May God turn his ear to hear your prayer. That means you're praying so that he can turn his ear to hear it, right? Develop the relationship now in the quiet times so that Jesus doesn't respond, I never knew you. May God make his face shine upon you. May God bless your life as he continues to bless mine. You guys have a great Saturday night. Hope you got a good Sunday coming at you. Hope you have a good week planned out in front of you as well. That's it, you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.